Mia was only 9. She still loved her stuffed bunny, her glittery notebooks, and the way her mom tucked her in every night. She was just a kid. That morning started like any other. But something felt strange. She woke up feeling a little crampy, like a tummy ache. She thought maybe it was something she ate. But when she went to the bathroom, her eyes went wide. There was red in her underwear. Mia's heart jumped. "What is that?" she whispered. Her hands shook. Her face burned with heat. She felt like crying. Did I get hurt? Am I sick? Did I do something wrong? She was too scared to call anyone. She wiped and cleaned, trying to pretend it didn't happen. But when she sat back down, the wet feeling came again. She felt so embarrassed, so scared. She wanted to disappear under her bed and stay there forever. But here's the thing Mia didn't know yet. This wasn't something bad. This wasn't something shameful. This was her body saying, "Hey there, little one. You're growing up." That's when her older cousin Lila walked in. Lila was 13 and always calm and kind. Mia didn't want to say anything, but she couldn't hold it in anymore. "I think something's wrong," Mia whispered, eyes big and scared. I think I'm bleeding." Lila sat next to her gently. She didn't laugh. She didn't look surprised. "Oh, Mia," she said softly, putting an arm around her. "You got your period. It's okay. It just means your body's starting to grow into a woman's body. That's all." "But I'm only 9, Mia said, her voice cracking. "I know. Sometimes it comes early. Doesn't mean anything is wrong. Just means your body is starting to change. It happens to all girls." Lila helped Mia put on a pad. She showed her how to stick it to her underwear. They even picked out a comfy pair of pajamas and watched cartoons afterward. "You're still you, Mia," Lila said with a smile. "You're not grown up overnight. You just hit a new chapter. And it's okay to feel weird. I cried the first time too." Mia finally let out a breath she didn't know she was holding. "Does it stop?" "Yes, after a few days. And it comes once a month. But we'll help you keep track. Mom can help too." That night, Mia snuggled in her bed, her stuffed bunny tucked under her arm. She still felt a little scared. But also, a tiny bit braver. Because now she knew. She wasn't broken. She wasn't bad. She wasn't alone. She was just Mia. Beautiful growing Mia. Tulip. The next morning, Mia's mom noticed the look on her face. It wasn't the usual excited, "I'm ready for school" look. This one was more like a little frown, a mix of confusion and worry. "Are you okay, sweetie?" her mom asked as she helped Mia with her breakfast. Mia didn't know how to say it. She didn't want to talk about it, but at the same time, she wanted to get it off her chest. She had been thinking about it all night, and now it felt like the secret was too heavy to carry alone. Mia started, but the words felt stuck in her throat. Her mom noticed the hesitation. "It's okay, sweetheart. You can talk to me about anything. What's bothering you?" Mia took a deep breath, looking down at her cereal. I got my period," she whispered. There was silence for a moment. Then her mom smiled warmly. "Ah, honey. That's not something to be scared of. That means your body is growing up." Mia felt a little better hearing her mom say it wasn't something to be scared of, but she still wasn't sure what it all meant. Her mom gave her a big hug. "Sometimes the first time can be surprising," her mom said. "But you're okay, Mia. I'll show you how to take care of it, and we can talk about it whenever you need." Later that day, Mia went to school, but everything felt different. She tried to act normal, but she kept feeling the little pad in her underwear, reminding her that something had changed. She couldn't help but feel like everyone could tell, even though she knew deep down they probably couldn't. At recess, Mia was sitting alone on the swings, trying to avoid looking too nervous when her friend Lily came running up to her. "Hey Mia, you okay? You seem kinda quiet today." Mia looked at Lily's bright face, and she felt a pang of guilt. Should she tell her? Could she talk about it? Mia swallowed, her voice small. I got my period." Lily blinked for a second and then smiled. "Oh, that's cool. My older sister got hers last year. She said it was really weird at first, but then she got used to it." Mia blinked. She hadn't expected Lily to be so calm about it. "Does it hurt?" Lily asked, sitting down next to her. "A little bit," Mia admitted, hugging her arms around herself. "And I don't know what to do." Lily nodded like she understood. "You can ask your mom or any of the older girls. They all went through it, so they can tell you what helped them." Mia felt a little less nervous. Maybe it wasn't something to hide. Maybe she could talk to someone about it after all. That evening, after dinner, Mia and her mom sat down together in her room. Her mom pulled out a small box and showed her some of the things she might need. More pads, tampons, though Mia wasn't ready for those yet, and some wipes to stay clean. Mia's mom even showed her how to track her period on a calendar. Felt a little like a secret club just for girls. "Once you start, it's good to keep track so you know when to expect it," her mom explained. "It's part of growing up, and we can always talk about it." Mia smiled at her mom. "Thanks for helping me, Mom. I feel a little better now." Her mom kissed the top of her head. "Anytime, sweetheart. We'll get through this together." The next few days, Mia took things one step at a time. She learned how to wear her pads, how to keep herself clean, and how to ask for help when she needed it. It wasn't perfect, and there were times when she felt a little unsure. But each day she grew a little braver, a little stronger. One afternoon, Mia sat with Lila again, this time with a notebook in her lap. Lila noticed the journal and smiled. "You writing your thoughts?" she asked. Mia nodded, her pencil tapping lightly on the paper. "Yeah. It helps me feel less scared." "That's a good idea," Lila said. "Writing can be a way to keep track of everything you're feeling. Plus, someday you'll look back at all of this and realize how much you've grown." Mia smiled at Lila. "I think I will." And so, as days passed, Mia felt more and more like herself again. Her period still came each month, sometimes without warning, sometimes with cramps. But now she knew what to expect. She knew how to talk about it. And more than anything, she learned that there was no reason to be ashamed of her body's changes. She wasn't just the girl who had a period now. She was a brave girl, a growing girl, and a girl who could handle anything that came her way. A few weeks had passed since Mia's first period, and it was starting to feel like a part of her life. Not something strange or scary. She still got cramps sometimes, and there were moments when she felt embarrassed, but she knew exactly what to do when it happened. That morning, as Mia packed her backpack for school, she checked her calendar. "Oh, I think it's coming soon," she whispered to herself. She smiled, feeling proud of how she had learned to track it. When she got to school, Mia saw her friend Lily sitting on the swings again. Today was one of those days when Mia felt a little tired, a little off. She wasn't sure if it was the cramps or just the excitement of a busy week. "Hey, Mia," Lily called. "You feeling okay today? You look kinda quiet." Mia bit her lip and hesitated. She didn't want to talk about her period again, not because she was embarrassed anymore, but because she felt like everyone already knew. She didn't want to make it a bigger deal than it was. But then she remembered how nice it felt when Lily had listened before. "Actually," Mia said, sitting down next to Lily, "I think it's coming again soon. I've been tracking it." Lily smiled. "That's smart. My sister says when you track it, it helps you be ready. It can be tricky sometimes, but once you get the hang of it, you don't have to worry as much." Mia nodded. "Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it." Lily looked at her with a serious face. "Can I ask you something?" "Of course," Mia said. "Do you ever feel like it's annoying or just too much?" Mia thought for a moment. "Sometimes, yeah. I get cramps and sometimes it makes me feel tired. But I don't think it's that bad anymore." Lily nodded. "Yeah, me too. I used to get so mad about it, but now I just try to be prepared. And I try not to let it stop me from doing fun stuff, even when it hurts a little." At home that night, Mia's mom noticed her quiet mood. "Everything all right, sweetie?" she asked, noticing how Mia was holding her stomach a little. Mia gave a small smile. "Yeah, just cramps. Nothing too bad. But I was talking to Lily today, and she said she sometimes gets annoyed by her period too." Her mom nodded, sitting next to her. "It's okay to feel that way, Mia. Some days your period might be hard to deal with, and that's okay. It's just part of growing up. You don't always have to be happy about it. But the important thing is learning how to take care of yourself when it happens." Mia looked at her mom, her eyes full of curiosity. "How did you feel when you first got your period?" Her mom smiled gently. "Well, I was a little older than you when I got mine, but I was still scared. I didn't know what to do. But over time I learned to deal with it. And I learned that it wasn't something to hide or be ashamed of. It's just part of being a woman. And even now, when it comes, I know it's just a sign that my body is still working the way it should." Mia thought about that for a moment. She wasn't just dealing with something annoying. It was part of something bigger. It was part of becoming a woman. The next day at school, Mia felt a little more confident. She had a pack of pads in her backpack, just in case. Her cramps were bothering her again, but she had learned how to take care of herself, taking deep breaths and drinking plenty of water. It was a small thing, but it made a difference. At lunch, Mia sat with Lily and some other friends. They were talking about the weekend plans when one of the girls, Sarah, looked at Mia and hesitated. Mia, can I ask you something?" Sarah said. Mia's heart skipped a beat. She had never talked about her period with anyone else, except for Lily and her mom. "Sure," Mia said, trying to sound calm. I think I got my period for the first time last night," Sarah said, looking a little shy. "But I'm not really sure what to do. My mom didn't talk to me about it yet, and I don't know what to expect." Mia felt a mix of surprise and kindness. Sarah was asking her for advice. It made Mia feel grown up, like she had become someone others could turn to. "Oh, it's okay, Sarah. I got mine a little while ago and I was really scared too. But it's not as scary as it seems. You just need to wear a pad or a tampon, and you might get cramps, but it's totally normal." Sarah looked relieved. "Really? That helps a lot. Thanks, Mia." Mia smiled. "You're welcome. And if you need anything, just let me know. We can talk about it anytime." That night, Mia lay in bed reflecting on her day. She had helped Sarah, and she realized how much stronger she had become. A few weeks ago, she would have been too scared to even talk about it. Now she was sharing what she had learned with others. She smiled as she thought about how much she had grown. She was learning to take care of her body. She was learning that periods weren't something to be afraid of. They were part of a bigger journey, one that would help her become the woman she was meant to be. As she snuggled under her covers, Mia whispered to herself, "I'm okay. I'm not alone. I can handle this." And for the first time, Mia truly believed it. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.